My goal is to graduate so I can go to the FBI and be a translator with an emphasis in Spanish. Languages are a huge passion of mine.
I'm the first one in my family, second oldest child to come to the university. What I want to do is open up a clinic for people with disabilities and hope to give them a doctor who knows sign language and give them the opportunity to actually communicate without feeling ashamed.
I like learning how to speak to people and have effective communication, and it's something I've struggled with in the past, and I think it leads to better self-advocacy for myself, but also advocating for other people. Hiding my disability would be a disservice to myself and people like me. I feel it's nothing to be ashamed of.
A lot of people are not open to the idea of disabilities. They think of us like we're special, and they talk to us like we're special, but if they actually had proper teachings, they would understand more.
I have tried to hide my disability, especially when I was younger. It wasn't exactly something that I was proud of. Anyone who has a disability for a reason, and I think there needs to be a lot more understanding and awareness.
Sympathetic or kind to the fact that somebody has a condition rather than making a joke about it or making light of it and making it very difficult for me to speak up in the future.
There's no perfect case of any disability. It's really not fair to put any kind of assumptions on them. If you have any questions, it's best to be upfront and ask them about it.
The most important thing is just educating yourself and giving yourself that knowledge.
The SDRC has always kind of been there to back me up, even if I had to withdraw from a class for some kind of medical reason.
For me specifically is transportation to the more difficult spots on campus, but they make sure to park in a very accessible place. They show me where to go.
I think one of the improvements Humboldt State can do or to help people like us if their staff had some form of sign language training.
Put Braille in classrooms, on classroom doors, so that they can find where they're going, because it's not only students who are entirely blind who need to use it.
I wish there was better time slots, because for certain classes I can only be up in my chair for a certain amount of hours a day, and a 5 to 8:30 class, even for me, is a bit hectic.
I guess the ideal campus would be one where there's, more of a voice. There's more of an acceptance towards people who, regardless of their disability, regardless of what they have, they can be welcome and included. A more inclusive society. Something where you could go up to any professor on HSU and explain your situation, and they will give you the accommodations that you need because they understand where you're coming from.
There's always going to be a challenge. The world's not, friendly, and the world is also not all ADA compliant, so you have to also work around that, and you also have to not give up on yourself when times get tough.
I have faith that people will be good and kind and want to help other people.
We're here, we need help, we're speaking out. Don't shy away from us just because we're different.
People who have disabilities are only looking for an equal opportunity, and they're looking for the chance to be put in the same place and ranking as the rest of their classmates and the rest of the people at HSU, because we only want to be seen in the same light as everyone else.